Hey guys, it's TehPatch from TehPatch.com. Twitch TehPatch, of course, Facebook TehPatch, Twitter TehPatch, and maybe one of these days we'll actually have YouTube TehPatch. Who knows? Not my issue, it's their issue. Can't help you there. For those guys who've been following me on social media and pretty much everywhere I stream, which is, of course, everything listed down here below, you guys have seen probably over the past week that we've been doing video game marathon training. Each day I've been trying to go a little bit longer. I think I'm up to 6 or 7 hours at this point, which is clearly well short of a 24-hour video game marathon, but oh well. At this point, it's probably going to be the fish or cut bait or into the deep end or any of the other stupid cliches that you want to call it, because we have a date set for this. It is going to be next Saturday, February 25th, 2017. We're going to start around noon or 1 p.m. Eastern. So that's next Saturday, February 25th, 2017, roughly around noon, 1 p.m., depending on how long it takes everything to get set up here. And we're going to play video games for 24 hours straight. Now, the reason I'm choosing noon or 1 is because after this, soiree / shindig is done, I fully intend to get hammered drunk while watching the Daytona 500 because rubbing is racing. Anyway, not important. So step one, why are we doing this besides the fact that I'm dumb and apparently hate myself? Well, for those guys who already know, 2017 has pretty much started off as a giant shit show for me personally. I think, some of the videos that you guys have seen are pretty evident of that. My heart's not always in it, and I apologize for that, but, personal shit, life gets in the way. No worries. However, with that being said, it doesn't mean that my life is so bad that I'm not willing and actually deserve's not really the right word, that I should give back. And one of the ways that I've always given back is, of course, I subscribe to the Humble Bundle. You guys have heard me speak about this before. You sign up for like $12 a month, or pretty much like any of these game boxes or runner's crates or whatever the new fad is. You pay your money up front. You can either subscribe for a month at a time or you can subscribe for an entire year. And in this case, you get one game a month up front. And then at the end of the month, they give you like 5 or 6 other ones. And your money goes pretty much, I don't know what the exact split is, but a portion of the proceeds go to charity. So essentially, you get Steam keys for PC for giving money to charity. And the games actually have been fantastic. This month was Dawn of War 40K, the Total War, which I think is still $50. Last month was XCOM 2, which I do believe was still $50. So for the most part, you always get a AAA gaming title. I can't remember what the month before was. It was like Grim Dawn. So anything is going to be well above and beyond the $12 that you put in. So you're never getting, for lack of other word, screwed out of your money. It's always a great deal. And like I said, you're giving money to charity. So what are we doing with this 24-hour gaming marathon? Well, the idea is we're going to try to bring awareness to charities. Now, the one that I'm thinking of going for is the local animal society. And during the stream, you'll probably see a link up in the corners or their logo or something like that with contact information where you can donate directly. Or I'm also going to try and set up a GoFundMe account, which I think may already be pretty much set up, just needs to finish up. And what we'll do is at the end of the marathon, that money will go directly to charity. I'm not keeping anything for myself because clearly that's not cool. This is all about charities. And not only is it going to be about the Animal Society, it can be about any charity you want. So if you just want to give money directly and say, hey, this asshole is on stream and he's going for 24 hours and I think that's cool, so I want to give money to my favorite charity of choice, by all means. If you do that, just let me know through the stream. Show me like a receipt or something like that. And I will put, your charity up in a corner as well. I'll try to do something to call that out, whether it be live on stream, whether it be throwing that charity and their information up in the corner. Whatever. We'll figure it out the day of, but something will happen. If you want to see a different charity than the local animal society, that's fine. If everybody says, well, we've collectively decided that we're going to give X amount of money and we think you should send it to blah instead, not a problem. Don't have a problem with that. I'm not married to anyone. Like I said, the one that I suggested is just that, just a suggestion because it's, just around the corner from my house and I love fluffy animals. Go figure. That being said, what exactly are we going to do for the 24 hours? Well, I'm also going to take suggestions for games. Right now, I've got Battlefield, Titanfall, Halo, Counter-Strike, Overwatch. We could probably play some Hearthstone, some Eternal, which is another collectible card game. Doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be picky and choosy. I also have an assortment of Nintendo games that, of course, I have the emulators for. Now, Twitch's policy on emulators is you can stream them as long as you have the physical game, which those of you guys who don't know, and one day I'll actually give a tour of my gaming thing upstairs, my Madden cave. I pretty much have every Nintendo game ever, with the exception of like the ultra rare ones, and I do believe I still have a few ultra rares. For like Super Nintendo, I have a copy of Chrono Trigger, which is an ultra rare game. What can I say? Anyway, that being said, suggestions for either charities in Facebook comments, YouTube comments, Twitch, direct message me. Any way you want to reach me, and like I said, I will call those out. Suggestions for games, I'm going to take those as well. And at the end of the day, we're going to see you guys next week. Now, we're going to continue to do marathon training practice all throughout this week because clearly right now 7 hours is well short of the 24. And, whatever. Hopefully, I don't die from a heart attack by the sheer amount of caffeine that I'm going to have to ingest to keep myself up for 24 hours because I haven't done this since I was like 20. And clearly, time has not been kind. Either way, that's what's going to happen. So once again, next Saturday, February 25th, starting around noon Eastern, like I said, between noon, 1, somewhere in that general time frame. And it's going to be for 24 hours straight. And after that, watch the Daytona 500. Until then, you guys have been awesome. What can I say? You guys have always been awesome. I'm TehPatch, and see you next time.